Hello students, how are you? In my previous video lecture, I had explained about the members of Jacobin Club. Which Jacobin Club was formed in France. Now I am going to teach you from page number 15, 16, 17 and 18 from NCERT book History class 9. Once again from page number 15 to 18 NCERT book History class 9. Now I am going to explain about the dressing sense or dress code of the members of Jacobin Club. Look here, this was the dress or uniform of the member of Jacobin Club, this one. It was a way of proclaiming the end of the power wielded by the wearers of knee breeches. The Jacobins came to be known as the sans culottes, literally meaning those without knee breeches. Sans culottes men wrote in addition the red cap that symbolized liberty. Women, however, were not allowed to do so. Actually, the members of Jacobin Club were worn trousers, those without knee breeches, and red cap was kept on the head of the member of the Jacobin Club. Look here, this one is the red cap, this one. So red cap was the symbol of liberty. Women did not wear red cap, but men used to red cap on their head. I am talking particularly about the members of Jacobin Club. Red cap was the symbol of liberty, and women were not allowed to wear red cap. In the summer of 1792, the Jacobin planned an insurrection of a large number of Parisians who were angered by the short supply high prices of food. On the morning of August 10, they stormed as place of the Tuileries, massacred the king's guard and held the king himself as hostage for several hours. Later the assembly voted to imprison the royal family. Elections were held from now on all men of 21 years and above, regardless of wealth, got the right to vote. In summer season, the year 1792, the members of Jacobin clubs who were living in Paris city of France, they became angry. Why they became angry? Because due to short supply of food and the prices of food became very high. That's why the members of Jacobin clubs or the citizen who were living in Paris city of France, they became angry. Why they became angry? Two reasons. First reason, food supply was not sufficient. Food supply was in a small quantity. That was insufficient for fulfilling their requirement. And second thing, the prices of food materials became high, rocketed to sky. That's why the citizen of Paris and the members of Jacobin club became angry, and on the morning of August 10, they stormed the place of the Tuileries and massacred the King's Guard. Angered crowd killed the King's Guard and held the king himself as hostage for several hours. The revolutionary who belonged to Paris city, they surrounded the palace of king, killed the guard, and the royal family was kept as hostage for several hours in their palace. Later, the assembly voted to imprison the royal family. After that, all the members of royal family means king's family, the member of king's family. So the royal family had been imprisoned. That was the decision of National Assembly. Most of the members of National Assembly voted for the imprisonment for royal family. So the members of royal family were kept in jail. Elections were held. When royal family and king were imprisoned in jail, Then who will rule over France? Then elections were held. From now on, all men of 21 years and above, regardless of wealth, got the right to vote. I have already told you that in France, only those persons were eligible to cast vote who could fulfill the 4 conditions. What were the 4 conditions? First, there should be men, not women. Second, they should have their own property. Means they should have their own house, own land, and own bank balance. Third, they should pay taxes to the state, to the government. And 4, their minimum age should be 21 years old. These were the 4 conditions. Those persons of France who were fulfilling these 4 conditions, they were eligible to cast vote in the election. The newly elected assembly was called the convention. Newly elected assembly was called the convention. On 21 September 1792, it abolished the monarchy and declared France a republic country. Such type of question can be asked from you in exam, that when did France become a republic country? And here is the answer in this paragraph. It is the answer that in 21 September 1792, monarchy system was abolished. Abolished means finished. Monarchy system was finished, abolished, and France was declared a republic country. When? In 21 September 1792, France became the republic country. As you know, a republic is a form of government where the people elect the government, including the head of the government. Which country is called republic? The country where people elect their government as well as their head of the nation. That country is called republic country. So in the republic country, there should be elected government and there should be a head of nation. That head of nation can be called president or chancellor. In different country, there are the different names of the head of the nation. Such as in Germany, the head of the nation is called chancellor, and in India, the head of the nation is called president. So, for being a republic country, a country should have an elected government, and there should be a head of nation, either president or chancellor. There is no hereditary monarchy. You can try and find out about some other countries that are republics and investigate when and how they became so. Hereditary monarchy system was abolished in France after 1792. And after being France a republic country, gradually the other European countries also became a republic country. You can find which country became republic after France in Europe. Louis XVI was sentenced to death by a court on the charge of treason. On 21st January 1793, he was executed publicly at the Place de la Concorde. The Queen Mary Antoinette met with the same fate shortly after. You know very well that Louis XVI was the king of France at that time, and when royal family was imprisoned in 1792, on 21st January 1793, Louis XVI was executed publicly. Executed publicly means Louis XVI was hung till death publicly, and that was the order of court. Louis XVI was sentenced to death by a court. That's why on 21st January 1793 he was executed publicly. He was hung till death publicly. And his wife Marie Antoinette, you know very well, the Princess of Austria, Marie Antoinette, was married with Louis XVI, who became the French king. So Marie Antoinette was the wife of Louis XVI. When Louis XVI was executed publicly, after publicly at the Place de la Concorde, after some time Marie Antoinette was also executed. She was also hung till death. So husband and wife both were executed. The reign of terror. The reign of terror. This point. The reign of terror. The reign of terror means the rule of horror. The rule of horror. The empire of horror. Who created the reign of terror? Who was the responsible for the reign of terror? The period from 1793 to 1794 is referred to as the reign of terror. Point to be noted. Period from 1793 to 1794 was called the reign of terror. Robespierre followed a policy of severe control and punishment. All those whom he saw as being enemies of the Republic, ex-nobles and clergy members of other political parties, even members of his own party who did not agree with his method, were arrested, imprisoned, and then tried by a revolutionary tribunal. If the court found them guilty, they were guillotined. The guillotine is a device consisting of two poles and a blade with which a person is beheaded. It was named after Dr. Guillotine, who invented it. Dear students, when Louis XVI was executed and when France became the republic country, then who became the head of the France? Then Robespierre became the head of the France. And after the death of Louis XVI, there became the rule of Jacobin Club in France. And Robespierre was the head of Jacobin Club. Once again I am repeating, after the death of Louis XVI, there became the rule of Jacobin Club in France. And Robespierre was the head of Jacobin Club. That's why he became the head of France. And Robespierre policy and strategy was not good. Robespierre's policies and strategies were not good, because Robespierre killed their enemies on large scale. And who were the enemy of Robespierre? Clergy, noble people, clergy people, member of other political parties, and even the members of his own party who did not agree with his method. They were the enemies of Robespierre. Who were the enemy of Robespierre? Once again, noble persons, they were the enemy of Robespierre. Clergy persons, they were the enemy of Robespierre.